The CEO of Ubisoft, let me go ahead and butcher his name here, Viez Guillemot. It's French, so French is definitely not my first language. Anyway, we're going to refer to him as the Ubisoft CEO. At least I am. I'm not going to try that again. Anyway, he has seen it. It has been shown unto him a vision of the future for Nintendo's console, the NX. Okay, I'll stop that. Anyway, yeah, Nintendo apparently showed the CEO of Ubisoft the NX, and he apparently got a very good impression of the system. Some of the quotes that he gave is, "What we have seen is really great. We think having a new machine coming in is going to help the industry to continue to grow and to take lots more casual players back to the industry." Now, let me see. I think there was something in here before, or something in here to kind of add more to what he meant on what he saw. But this article, which I found on IGN, which has these quotes in it, they further stated it's a callback to the successes of the Nintendo Wii and Nintendo DS, whose popularity was driven by a huge interest from non-core users. Now, I hope this is just the CEO's take on it. Because, like I said before, the Wii was like lightning in a bottle. It hit the market at the right time when, motion controls hadn't been done yet. You can get, not everyone had a high definition TV, so they may have been looking for something a bit cheaper than the 360 and the PS3 at the time. And I don't think that market is out there anymore. The non-core gamers, the casual crowd, they have moved on to tablets and smartphones, which did not exist in the way they exist now back 10 years ago when the Wii came out. You're not going to duplicate that success. So stop trying to court that crowd. What you need to do is you need to bring yourself back in competition with Sony and Microsoft. That's what Nintendo needs to do with the NX. I've seen some reports here and there that may suggest that the NX could be as good, if not better, than the PlayStation 4 Neo. I think that's a good target to hit. That'll put them in a position to compete with the second iteration of the PS4 and the Xbox One. But everything's speculation right now. That's the annoying thing about this, waiting for more information on the NX, which we should have gotten at E3, but that's behind us now. And I honestly, like I said earlier in the podcast, when Nintendo wins, gamers win. It's a good thing when Nintendo does well. Even if you don't buy the system and you have no interest, it's good for the industry. So I want the NX to be a success. But I just hope that they're not still trying to recapture that Wii magic that happened 10 years ago. Because it only lasted for a few years. Even, the second half of the Wii's lifespan, even though, and remember, I remember one year we got Donkey Kong Country Returns, Kirby's Epic Yarn. There was another title that was just like, they were just blowing the doors out with like game after game after game that are like in the top 15, top 20 Wii games lists. And they were just killing it. But after that hit, after there was nothing but shovelware pretty much available. You had Skyward Sword come out towards the end of the system's life, and then the Wii was done. And I think when they look at the DS and they look at the Wii, it was such a runaway success that they think that if they do something similar and revolutionary, that it's going to bring in the casual crowd again. And I can't. Maybe they do have something up their sleeve that none of us know about yet. But I just don't have the excitement for it. It's hard to explain. It's just, I guess I just don't believe the hype that I'm hearing.
Yeah, I can understand that. Um, I don't know. More than the console, I'm just excited with like the game possibilities. Like, I know that right now we've only heard of Legend of Zelda, uh, Call of the Wild, which honestly, I hope gets Game of the Year.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. What did I say? Is
Call of the Wild.
that another game?
Nope. That's when you have to go use the bathroom.
Oh, that's not what I think of the new Zelda game. Yeah, Breath of the
Breath
Wild.
of the Wild.
My bad. Um, that already looks like an amazing game. And if that's the first thing that's coming out, I'm I'm honestly just excited about that. Like that is the door to new possibilities with this new console. And I'm excited to see what comes out. I'm excited to see what Nintendo has in stock because I think they they haven't released any information on a Mario game, but I think that they've talked about like they're in the process of like trying to come up with a new Mario game. Um, they're they've got everything working on that, which you know I really don't play Mario games as much as I used to, just because Mario's Mario, and only occasionally will just a really good game come out that's different than the 2D side-scroll platformer. Um, a lot of the times that Mario is just the same thing, and then occasionally just something comes out and it's like uh, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 3D World. Those are all like game-changing Mario games. Um, but then of course that's always like the same mechanic. There's always platforming, but it's been more 3D. So hopefully, uh, I'm still hoping that is good. Um, I'm actually I'm excited for the games coming out on the NX, but I'm a little bit more excited to see what their mobile console looks like.
Yeah, the MH and what kind of link it could possibly have to it. I just wanted to be able to stream to the NX. Like, make that happen. Like, we love Game Boy players, Super Game Boy. You always have these, retro game reviewers talking about how cool it was when we had Super Game Boy and Game Boy Player, and we never had anything like that for the DS, except the DS is on the Virtual Console. It's like, give us the ability to play handheld games on our TVs.
Yeah,
We all want it. We'll use it.